the 22 of Steckley to the inside of 4, Don Thompson Jr. Thompson trying to keep the engine RPMs wound up on the high side, but it's not going to make much of a difference. Is Steckley able to stick it down low?
The 4 just lunges up off the corner from that second groove. They say you keep it wound up, but look at that 22 car. He picks up 3-4 feet in the middle of the corner every time. Watch this in the middle. He's able to pick up the throttle first. See, pick up 3 or 4 feet. Don Thompson able to keep pace down the straightaway, but if you give up 3 feet a lap, it's only 5 laps, and you've lost the spot. This time it was only 3.
But Steckley has just a touch of an advantage, as you mentioned. Those cars so equal, a Dodge and a Chevy. As we look back to another battle between a Dodge and a Chevy, this for 6th position between Jason White and Dave Whitlock. The Nicky's Dodge, and Whitlock will take it over as White will drop back in behind him.
Jason White just got to ride the tide. Best race he's had all year. First top 10 for sure, and he's got a shot at the top 5 if he can just get some momentum.
And those two are on the lead lap, so they're on the same lap as that man, Scott Steckley, who continues to pace the field here in Saskatoon. 220 laps down. We'll be back. Welcome back to the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series. The Canadian Tire Mopar powered Avenger of Scott Steckley leads. We're on lap 235 of this Velocity Prairie Thunder 250 event.
Well, Dave, it's been an awesome race. Up till now, it's been dominated by Don Thompson Jr. in the 4 Home Hardware Chevrolet, but Steckley has taken over and he's driving away. Thompson right now under pressure from the 60, but he is a lap down, but the 60 is haunting him because once we get the inside 10 laps to go, there is no more free pass.
Yeah, so Ron Beauchamp Jr. trying to get that lap back on speed. That's why he wants to get around the 4 car of Don Thompson Jr. DJ Kennington has settled into 3rd spot and content to run there. He's not really being challenged front or back as he tries to chase down the 4 car of Don Thompson Jr. But that battle with the 60 may help Kennington out.
Oh, for sure. Kennington just looking at the big picture, get a good finish, get out of here with some points, and carry on down the road.
Look back through the field to Jason Hathaway, who's having a very good run here in the Snap-on Dodge Avenger as the leader comes into lap traffic. Going around the outside of Dexter Stacy, who's having another clean run in the 55, outside to inside as he goes underneath the 9 car of Mark Dilley.
Well, the 22 just slicing and dicing through the field, putting cars laps down all over the place.
And laps continue to tick off. 8 to go now here in the Velocity Prairie Thunder 250. Don Thompson Jr. still being hounded by the 60 of Ronnie Beauchamp as they continue to work around the outside of lap cars. Nathan Wink going down a lap, and Pierre Bourque in the 29 there as well. There's Dexter Stacy again in the 55.
Wow, good racing all over this racetrack, but everybody's starting to look at the finish here. We're getting right down to closing this deal, so everybody's got to get all the spots they can. The 3 cars running good, the 17's running good. Everybody trying to get all they can.
On board now, the Castrol Mahindra tractor has gone to DJ Kennington as you take a look at the Leyland Industries lap leaders, and it's been pretty much all Don Thompson and all Scott Steckley so far this evening.
Wow, right down to the closing laps. This is really good racing. Steckley has led a few laps. Kennington's led a few laps. Everybody's still been chasing the 22 of Scott Steckley.
Battle for 10th spot there between the 02 of Kerry Mix and the 12 of John Gunn. The high-tech drilling Dodge Avenger. Gunn having a pretty good run, just running part-time in the series this season, but nobody's been able to catch the 22 of Scott Steckley in the late going. Looking at the back end of the 6th place car, Steckley chasing Dave Whitlock in the Nicky's Dodge. Whitlock running in 6th and about to go a lap down. 1 more lap to go.
Down the backstretch for the last time. The crew's pretty happy. No, he's got that thing on cruise control and he's got it all wrapped up. All he's got to do is chase Whitlock. No sense passing him. He's got a big cushion. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He's falling. Oh, he pulls to the outside anyway. Down the front stretch. Steckley will win here in Saskatoon.
Win number 2 of the season for Steckley.
What a day, what a day. Makes it all worth it. Everybody worked awesome. Everybody did a good job all day. Good job there, driver. Don't burn that engine up too bad on the front now.
What a day indeed. Thompson will come home 2nd, but it was all that man, Scott Steckley, here in Saskatoon.
Welcome back to Auto Clearing Speedway in Saskatoon. Scott Steckley is climbing out of that Canadian Tire tow truck in a box car and waving that checkered flag to celebrate a victory. An unlikely victory, it looked like earlier today. Scott, you didn't have a motor let go. It exploded in practice. What a job your team did to get this motor in and get you ready just in time for the green flag.
Yeah, the car was great. We did a lot of work in practice. We got the car working really good in practice. We did one more run and the motor blew. So DJ Kennington led us a motor. So that was real nice of him. But my crew, they worked all afternoon, all day. What about these Canadian Tire 350 parts in this car? They get us to the winner's circle every time. So tow truck in a box, all their sponsors, is just awesome.
Congratulations, Scott Steckley, the inaugural winner here in Saskatoon.
A few good runs put in by some unlikely faces here today in Saskatoon, like Jason Hathaway coming home in 4th spot. Good solid run for him. Andrew Ranger, not such a good run, coming home in 8th. Jason White, though, finishing 9th today. Good run for him. Todd's down with your 2nd place finisher. Todd?
Pole position, Don Thompson. 2nd place finish, pretty strong all night, but not quite enough to get the victory.
Yeah, the home hardware Chevy, it was good all day. You know, that second set of tires, the car was just too tight with them. But me and the 9 car got together in the pits, and we might have bent the toe. But, hey, the home hardware team ran really strong today, and got to thank all the fans here. They put on a great event. Appreciate that.
Don Thompson Jr. with a 2nd place finish. Terrific run in this home hardware Chevy, and there you see the damage on the right front, guys, that he was talking about.
Well, that's right, Todd. There, he probably bent the toe a little bit. I agree with Donnie. He had the dominant car, but after that, he still got it home in 2nd place.
And Don Thompson Jr. climbs to 9th spot in the Castro points chase. Steckley moving to within 31 points of Andrew Ranger. Beauchamp's 3rd. DJ Kennington is in 4th, and Todd standing by with him.
DJ Kennington, nice bounce back after Edmonton here on the podium in Saskatoon.
Yeah, we were pretty good. Just the Castro Mahindra car was unhappy. I mean, one run it would be loose, the next run it would be tight. So now the guys did a good job. We had a good car. It's a good bounce back, and we'll go get ready for Mosport and Three Rivers and go see what we can do for Castro Mahindra and Mopar there.
He mentions a good point there. Mopar puts a lot of money in this program. DJ, Steckley, and Hathaway raked in the Mopar Quick 3 cash.
There's the entire Canadian Tire team in victory lane, along with Susan Lute from Canadian Tire. Michael Mano celebrate this 250-lap affair. Tonight's race has been brought to you by Castrol Syntec. Unlock the power. By Mopar. Authentic performance. And by High-Tech Drilling, your diamond drilling experts in Western Canada.
There's the podium. Scott Steckley gets his trophy from Trent Siddell and Bear Crop Sciences' Mike Gerhardt.
Big handshakes and big smiles all around. Steckley, your winner here in Saskatoon. Our next stop will be in Mosport. We'll see you there.